Okay, Pops, we are going to talk about the
Gray?
oldest
Oh, the oldest?
new car that just got sold.
No, stop it.
7 years old. But before we do,
Yeah.
if I want to buy a car and not have it take 7 years, where do I go?
Oh, you go to www.findthebestcarprice.com/insider, where Jeff and his team have compiled all the manufacturer to consumer incentives by make and model. It's a one-stop shop to find the best car price. Just go to www.findthebestcarprice.com/insider.
Yeah, we still got to, you got to get to a place where you're doing that for our throws, but in due time.
I can't do our throws that good.
Okay, so a Connecticut dealer, Pops.
Yes,
I'm going to
yes.
read you the story, and then I want your reaction. I want you to ask some questions about it, okay?
Okay.
A Connecticut dealer,
Yeah.
Connecticut Lotus dealer.
Yeah.
Which
How many Lotus dealers are there
That's
in
the
the
first
United
question.
States?
I don't know. Maybe we'll
not a
afterward.
lot.
Not a lot.
Yeah.
Sold a Lotus Evora S Coupe
Yes.
because European.
Some might refer to it as a coupe, but we in the know it's a coupe.
Okay, it's a 2014 model year.
Yeah.
It was manufactured in December of 2013.
Yes.
And it was sold for $20,000 under sticker price.
That's all.
Yeah, that's kind of like the first thing that went through my
Yes,
head as well.
yes.
And then there's other Lotus cars at that dealership that have also
Yeah.
been sitting around for a long time.
Yeah, because this dealer,
Steve Plona.
Steve, believes in the fine wine concept of aging.
Yeah.
That the longer it sits, the better it gets.
So I know you used to work for a dealer group that they would hold on to vehicles for a long time. Did you
Yes.
ever have anything that came close to a 7-year aged unit on your lot?
No, but we had some that were a couple years old.
Really?
Yeah.
Like 2 or 3?
Yeah. We would be planning the birthday celebrations early in the year because we knew what the prices we were asking. They were going to be sitting there for a while longer.
So for this Lotus, Pops,
Yes.
that Steve sold,
Yes.
how much do you think? I mean, he sold $20,000 under sticker.
Yes.
How much do you think it cost him to hold on to it for those 7 years? Do you have any estimates or guesses? Was this profitable for him?
Well, no, it couldn't be.
Yeah.
Even if he didn't floor plan the vehicle, if he had paid cash for the vehicle.
Yep.
Okay, and I don't know what the Evora might have cost. Let's say it cost $70,000 for him. Let's say.
Yeah, because the MSRP was $90,000.
Okay,
Oh,
so-
here we go. The buyer was an Elise. Okay, so the
Yeah.
buyer paid $70,000. Yeah.
Okay, so it had an MSRP of $90,000. Let's just say that it had a wholesale cost of $83,000.
Yeah.
Okay, and let's say he didn't floor plan it; he bought it.
Paid cash.
Paid cash. So he paid $83,000 for that car. Paid cash, okay?
Yep.
Sat on that $83,000 for 7 years and turned it into $70,000. Now, does that sound like he made money?
No, I answered my own question.
It didn't sound like he made money to me.
What if you had put $83,000 in GameStop 7 years ago?
What?
No, I'm just kidding.
What if you put it in just about anything? Standard & Poor's over the last 7 years probably returned, 15, 20%, maybe more?
Better than losing, yeah.
So if, and this is a big if, that he actually paid cash, my guess is that he floor planned it for a while and he paid interest before the bank finally said, you need to pay this son of a bitch off. So there's no way he made money. There's just, and I don't know, I don't know what the thinking is behind saying, I think, we'll just hold on. Because eventually, it will be, at a certain point in time, the only unsold...
The only new one.
2000 Evora out there. And
2014, yeah.
And so that somebody would want it. And the theory would be, well, since we have the only one, somebody will pay all the money for it. But they didn't.
And this actually, that was the theory back at the Mini dealership, right? Because those are sometimes pretty eclectic cars, pretty customizable.
Yes.
And so I guess that dealership, when you worked for them, it was, okay, we will have 2-3-year-old Minis, because when someone in the whole country does that Car Gurus or Auto Trader search, and we show up as the only one with this color and those mirrors.
You want it, you're going to pay for it. But But in this particular
7
case,
years.
yeah, I mean, there is no way that financially that was a good business decision on the dealer's part. I don't know what he was thinking.
Yeah.
I don't know why he wouldn't have just sold it for $20,000 below MSRP after the first year.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, his comment here was there were a lot of dealers that were deeply discounting those cars, I guess, when it was originally sold.
Okay.
And I thought it was hurting the brand.
Yeah, so no, wait 7
So
years.
Plona's discount, here's what the article reads
Yeah.
from Car and Driver. Plona's discount 7 years on is roughly what many Lotus dealers were doling out in 2014.
Yeah.
Steep depreciation and near invisible presence have made modern life hard for Lotus dealers. Yet the US is the company's number 2 market behind Germany, and North America is the number 1 region. Lotus sales were great in 2020, a couple hundred according to Plona, and so were his dealership sales, 7, both new and used. 7.
Yeah, and to consider the fact that he lost probably $13,000 on the one.
That's craziness.
Yeah. So, yeah, I guess a good year for a Lotus dealer is to sell 7 new and used cars.
Do you have any experience working with brands like Lotus that are that niche? What's the most niche, I guess?
Well, the most niche was the Acura NSX.
When you would have that at the dealership,
we would only get 1 or 2 a year at the dealership. So, that you're pretty limited as to who you're going to sell those to.
Yeah.
But no, I never worked for a niche brand like Lotus where there's no real point in having the franchise. The closest I came was the group that I worked for when they decided to get a Maserati franchise.
Yeah.
Because they thought they were going to sell 20 Maseratis a month.
You don't sell 20 Maseratis a
And
month.
what they learned is that, you couldn't sell 20 in a year.
Holy, really?
Yeah, it was difficult.
Let us know down below in the comments if you want some stories around that, like different brands and sales volumes, if you'd find that interesting.
There are some niche brands that you can make a lot of money with, Ferrari being one of them. Maserati portion of Ferrari Maserati, not so much. But Ferrari, yeah.
And Porsche, I'm sure you make a lot of money.
Yeah. Well, when I was in Arizona and our Porsche store was, averaging like $8,000 profit per car.
And how many units were they moving a month?
100 plus.
Yeah. I mean, that's $800,000 in front end.
Yeah, last time I checked.
Yeah, so no, on those brands, but it is super interesting to see this Lotus story because, it's a very niche brand, and also no one's buying them. I mean, 7.
Yeah.
So, absolutely crazy. The oldest new car was ever sold. One question about it, though, is the article said the warranty was void.
No, it said had expired.
It had expired, yeah.
And that I don't understand because warranties don't go into effect until the car is reported sold to the manufacturer, or retail delivery
RDR,
report.
yeah.
Yes, is filed with the manufacturer.
Which is also the in-service date, right?
Yes,
Okay.
stating who the customer was that bought the car, the date that they bought the car, the miles that were on the car when they bought it. So the warranty should not have been impacted. The warranty still should have been in place because it shouldn't have started until the car was reported sold to its first retail customer.
Steve, if you watch this video, let us know. Let us know, Steve Plano.
Plana.
Sorry, Steve.
Yeah, Plana. Yeah.
Let us know what's going on with that warranty.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know why there wouldn't have been a warranty.
Oh, and congrats on selling it.
Yes.
Did you sell an extended warranty?
Yeah, I bet you that would have been expensive too.
I bet you did, though.
You think?
I hope so.
Yeah.
For his sake, I hope so.
Well, if he told the guy he had no warranty, yeah.
All right, Pops. Well, appreciate your time on this one, and hopefully we don't have, another 7-year new car sold anytime soon, because that's just craziness.
Well, if we do, we can bash that person too.
We're not bashing you, Steve.
We're sorry, Steve. I just don't get
Why you held on to it.
why you held on to it for 7 years and
Steve
how,
probably
why
doesn't
you
get
thought
why
that
we
made
make
this-
YouTube videos, though, so it's all good.
Yeah, well, yeah. Well,
To each their
we
own.
make more YouTube videos in a week than he sells
Lotuses in a year.
So, I don't know. I'm sticking with us.